Welcome to another episode of Breaking Bank. This is your host, Jack McKeag, and you can check out my work on libertyaid.org. Write us an email at contact@libertyaid.org. All right, I've been blocked off Facebook for a long time now. There's no end date. They just, people, you know, this truth matters out there is why it's blocked so heavily. Okay? It really is. So, I guess this video is about a couple things. One, just maybe I should say this in more videos, but if you're not reposting like Liberty Aid's URL out there in these videos, if you're not putting it out there on social media, it's just not going to ever get seen by anyone. I wish that it would, but anyone, like, I can see what's happening on Facebook, but I can't engage. We're in Messenger with people, so people messaging me and stuff. I'm sorry, they have me blocked. One day they they put like 100 things out there, so this might be a permanent block. It feels like, I don't know. Okay, so please repost these videos and so on, or else nobody's gonna know anything about this. Tell people whatever you gotta do. Please do it, because it matters to people. These fees are reasonable and stuff, and I'm here to truly help you for the process. So, but finding it is just going to get harder and harder unless other people market it. I can't really, every time I try and market something out there, they kind of block it. So, some grassroots stuff would be real helpful. Okay, let's get to the topic of this video. I know some people are going to watch this. So, let's get to the topic. So, the topic is how to take a lawyer's home and license. Because let's face it, you think you have an issue with like the county of whoever, or the whoever of whoever, the debt collector, the bank, whoever is taking you to court, right? You think, and you have a problem with, them. But who's your real problem with that day in court, right? It's the individual that is standing there against you. A lawyer with a license that's agreed, to contract with the business that's coming against you. Okay, so they're an agent, all right? And the one listed on the court action is called a principal, all right? So So the agent is just as culpable now because they contracted to work, to be, right, to represent, in other words, be the other party that's coming against you. They want to be like, oh, it's not me. It's you. There's nobody in the room but you against me. So, see, it's that individual that's willing to come against you. So you must send a loud and clear message, not just to that individual, but everyone involved with the court case, the principal, the agent, and all other coming agents and principals. You must notify them with your treatment of the lawyer who's standing against you, of what the others will be treated with the same. And so, because nobody wants to interact with a lawyer, but when you do, the best way to approach it is to, to take their home and their license, you know what I mean? All their assets, their revenue stream, everything. Take everything from them. They're trying to take something from you. Their paperwork is never good. Never. A lawyer is never engaging in anything legal. Never. They've never been caught doing that in history. A lawyer's never done that. A state, a county, a state, the feds, they've never engaged in anything legal. They never have the documents to back up any court action that they do. Never. And neither does a bank. Never. A foreclosure is always done illegally. always. They're trying to collect money on a credit card that's past due. That's always collected illegally. Every single thing that a lawyer is representing, right, is illegal. That's all they do. Their entire profession, every client they have, everything they do from the beginning of their career to the end is illegal. Everything. Okay, so, you have to find a way to stop them from interacting with you, right? Because a lawyer is another name for a thief. Okay, it's just a fancy word for a thief. Okay, it's a thief with a license. It's a license to steal, right? A bar card is a license to steal for others. You can steal something for yourself, but you're a thief for others and yourself. Okay, so it's an agent for the principals. Okay, so that's who a lawyer is. That's what they are. There's no such thing as a good lawyer. That they're thieves. How's there a good thief? Tell me. Write me an email, contact@libertyaid.org, and tell me, once there was a good thief. Go ahead and explain it to me. Sorry. I've just heard that one before, but a good thief, right? So write me about him or her. Anyway. Okay, so now the debt removal package that we have, understands, many things about the debt removal process, but it, first and foremost, that individual that's coming against you, that lawyer needs to have more at risk than you do in the room, and then they'll stop doing what they're doing. They have nothing at risk, nothing. They're going to get paid hundreds of dollars an hour for going in that courtroom and hanging out with you. They're happy to be there. You have to make them unhappy to be there, and so they're not only not going to get paid, they're going to lose everything they own and their job, and maybe go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you can do to them, because you're feeling like that's what they can do to you because they've done it, right? Okay, so you just study the methods. Well, how did they do that, you see? And then you flip the switch on them, right? See, because what's happening? They're doing everything illegally. In other words, their documentation doesn't match correctly what they're trying to do in court against you. You may think it, not ever. That's a hoax, okay? They can't pull the documents out with your signature on it that makes this court action, whatever it is, foreclosure, criminal, it doesn't matter. Whether it's civil or criminal, it doesn't matter. It's still a debt to society, whatever. It's the same. Any lawyer standing against you gets the same treatment. Okay, so they don't have the paperwork to prove what they're doing. So what? So now they're acting illegally. So the corporate shield, whatever, I'm working for the county or what. That corporate shield's removed because they're not acting according to the laws. So now their personal assets are at risk by their own default of not following the law. Okay, you can do something for the county. I'm the prosecutor. Whatever, great, whatever. Okay, but you have to follow the law. If you don't follow the law, well, your assets are at risk. So are the counties, all, for everything you did. But your home is too, and your license. So, the debt removal package, of course, has its, easily laid out, so you can take a lawyer's home, right? Because they're acting illegally, so, they might get a notice of lien on their home that makes it so, their asset is tied up. They can't refinance it or sell it. Just like, if you have a mortgage on your home and you can't get it a satisfaction of lien or satisfaction of mortgage, recorded against that mortgage, we can't do anything with that property. Same with them. If they got a notice of lien, which is like what the IRS files, if you get that done right, and we know how to do it, and you get that filed right against their home, well, you can foreclose on them. Do you see? It's that simple. And the foreclosure would be legal because you actually have the proper paperwork to foreclose on them. They never do, but you actually do. That's all in place with our work. So easy to do. Okay? And Foreclosing, yes, that's one thing, but then what was it, take their job? Yeah, well, they're acting illegally, so you complain. Just a simple little, half a page complaint. Hey, on this matter, please investigate. Lawyer, Johnny Brown, the liar, whoever it is, they're all liars, right? Uh, Send it to, the Bar Association, local state feds, whoever investigates anything to do with legal matters of any kind, financial, everything. IRS, SEC, put them all, a simple little complaint form gets them all, you know, investigated heavily. Lawyers under investigation, they get written up in the bar journal, under investigation, under review, checking out your license. Eventually you make such a stink up on them, that the other thieves, right, want to separate themselves from the thief with the stink. Hey, we're not all thieves. I mean, he's a thief, so, you got caught. Don't make us all look bad over here. Okay? You see? So eventually, they're not, there's no team of them. They're all afraid. So they do what they're told, but, eventually they're told, well, he's just some other, grain of rice of you stupid order takers that have no value at all. You're not valued by your principles. Whatever, a lawyer's a lawyer. You're like a white grain of rice, all exactly the same. Thieves. As soon as you get under the onus with all the stuff that, I've put together and these people come up on you with, oh, you're gonna fold, baby. Yeah. You're gonna fold and go crying to mommy or the judge or whoever. And then you're gonna go home and start on your antidepressants and all that stuff that you should be on, and you drinking and all that stuff. Yeah. No, this is, see, you do everything against them absolutely 100% legally using their same processes, which we lay out for you. So simple, right? And then guess who comes up short? Them, because they're the liars, you see? You go against that agent, no other agents want to touch that stinky mess so easily. And what they start recommending is, why don't we settle? Do you see? So that's how you do it. Okay. So, pretty easy. Watch the videos. It's not hard. It's how the pipeline of the Dakotas got shut down last winter. Right? Same kind of thing. Take a lawyer's house. It's the same old way. And their license, and etc. So, see, it's your fear that's blocking you from having the life you want. Right? They're nothing to be feared. I'm here every day, acting completely 100% legally, beating them all the time, guaranteeing everyone in America that you will beat the bank and the government. Guaranteeing it. And I'm not in jail, no problem traveling with a passport internationally, none of that. Everything I do is 100% legal. That's why. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm just an accountant trying to help people, showing you how easy it is to get away from these blood-sucking vampires, alright? This is a fun video, alright? Give me a thumbs up and please share, please. Come on now. Don't you want other people to get out of this trap? That's what I'm here. I'm trying to serve people while I'm still alive. Nobody lives forever, right? Like, if I'm here, I'm trying to help people. Let me get out there. Push it out there. Facebook, Instagram, thumbs up stuff, all that stuff that, it's needed because they got me dialed all the way, turn them down to -11 on the viewable screen, right? Again, I'm just trying to get the truth out, and I guarantee my work, so it's like nobody has anything on the line, except me. My stuff's all right, so nobody's got anything on the line. I post proof. Alright, that's how you do it. Stick to the agent, sticks to the principal. Why? Because the principal's a coward. They're not coming. It's going to be a lawyer. And you're gonna send them home with their tail between their legs. Hey, doggy, You know, run along. Go tell your master, run along too. Okay. God bless your success.